Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So the Ethereum chart is still in the same posture as earlier today, still leaning to the idea that we could be working on this pathway here to the downside, and Ether seems to be well equipped to reach that next downside fib level at $2,600. As mentioned in the last video, the top that formed here around the 15th of April looks like a three-wave rally. One more high was needed to form a five-wave pattern to the upside as a diagonal. Well, it didn't. It rallied only in three waves here to the recent top, here at around $3,280. And the move down looks like five waves. And I shared with you that I see this move down as a C wave, as a potential impulse, and that we completed already the wave one of that C wave. Maybe the wave two is in, maybe, but this looks like a three-wave move down only. It looked already a little bit as if we had started the decline. Could be that, well, wave two can't be a triangle, right? So different options here. It's possible that this wave two is still unfolding and we have a very exotic like triangle here. That's possible. See, like a B-wave triangle in wave two, not the wave two itself. That's obviously like ridiculous now on these small time frames, but that's sort of how I see this as a potential structure. And then A, B, C, D, E. Yeah, it could be the B, and now we might get a C wave rally. I mean, that is... I have to change the wave degree here, otherwise we can't see the numbers actually. That's sort of how I see this potentially play out. And then we could get a C wave rally into resistance, maybe, but a break below the intraday low, convincing break, especially here below 2,994, should open the trapdoor in a third wave breakdown. Bitcoin seems to be in a very similar structure. So I'm not telling you that C wave definitely happens, but it means we have to be watching for it. This looks like some kind of a triangle here, and it could be a B wave triangle. And if it is, then it is a running triangle, which means that the internal waves of the triangle, they push to the downside already. Can you see that? So it went below the low of the wave one. We'll see. I mean, ultimately, this is a small wave degree. We're looking at 15-minute chart here. I try to make sense of the microstructures here because not too much else happened. All I want to say, if now a small rally happens, it would be a C wave rally in my opinion of wave two. Would start to change my perspective towards something short-term more bullish as soon as we get a break above 3,224. And then it takes a break above the 3,278 level to confirm that. And then we would likely look at a B wave extension. So the B wave would likely extend then. But that would require a break above that resistance area, right? The reason why I'm leaning towards this pathway to the downside is basically we have a three-wave rally and we have five waves down. And, you know, that's not a good combination for the bulls. And then this, you can't even really get off the ground. So it's not even a clear wave two that's forming. Well, maybe now, if we get one more leg up, that could be the C wave. And then you already know about the resistances. So I think it's worth that you are watching for the resistance levels. The range is between 3,150 and 3,224. That additional C wave isn't needed. It's also possible that we had this as a flat structure completed already. Only question is, what is this then? So for me, it makes a bit more sense to call it like that, but that will change quickly. So if you watch this video in a couple of hours, this will be gone. So it's only a quick intraday update anyway. And then watch the intraday low. If that breaks, it could send the third wave down to the next support level down there around 2,868. Below that, we have 2,790 as next support, possible as a third wave target. Then we can still get a fourth and a fifth to complete wave C of Y. At the moment, I see the C wave as an impulse, but it's possible it morphs into some kind of a diagonal, and then we have a very messy structure, very choppy structure, very chaotic structure, which might lead to a lot of overlapping price action. But there I only say that because we're in a C wave can be a diagonal. A third wave, for example, couldn't. Yeah, that's my update about Ether. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.